Are you curious about which industries are growing the fastest around the world to invest in? You have come to the right place. In this video, we share with you the best list of 10 fastest growing industries in the world right now that are worth keeping an eye on. Hey everyone, welcome to the Billion Stories. The world is constantly changing and evolving, and with that comes new opportunities for investment. But which industries are growing the fastest around the world? In this video, we take a look at some of the industries that are experiencing the highest growth rates globally. From technology and healthcare to renewable energy and e-commerce, these are the sectors that are attracting the most investment and creating the most jobs. So if you're curious about where the world is headed and which industries are worth investing in, keep watching this video. So, let's begin. Number 1. Artificial intelligence. The field of artificial intelligence is one of the fastest growing industries in the world. The demand for AI services has increased dramatically in recent years, and the annual growth rate of the global AI industry is estimated to be around 54.5%. The global AI market is expected to reach $1,811.8 billion by 2030. AI technology is being used in a wide range of applications, including healthcare, finance, manufacturing, automotive, and consumer electronics. Healthcare is one of the most promising areas for AI technology. AI-enabled healthcare applications can aid doctors in diagnosing and treating diseases, strengthening patient care, and reducing healthcare expenditures. This rapid growth is expected to continue over the next decade, as more and more businesses and organizations adopt AI technologies to improve their operations and competitiveness. AI is expected to have a transformative impact on a wide range of global industries, with an estimated growth of $15.7 trillion over the next decade. The top 5 countries in AI research are the United States, China, Japan, the United Kingdom, and Canada. The global AI market is expected to grow at a compound annual growth rate, CAGR, of 38.1% by 2030. Number 2. Renewable energy. Renewable energy is one of the fastest growing industries in the world. In the past decade, the industry has seen significant revenue growth, with analysts foreseeing even more growth in the years to come. The renewable energy industry has seen annual global growth rates of between 5 and 10% in recent years. This growth is being driven by several factors, including increasing government support, declining costs for renewable energy technologies, and the need to address climate change. The global renewable energy industry is expected to generate revenues of $2.4 trillion by 2030, up from $1.4 trillion in 2022. This growth represents a compound annual growth rate, CAGR, of 8.5%. This growth is driven by diverse factors, including the rising cost of traditional energy sources, the need for cleaner energy sources, and the desire to reduce dependence on foreign energy sources. In 2021, renewable energy provided 20% of the United States' total electricity. The top 5 countries for renewable electricity generation are China, the United States, Brazil, India, and Japan. As the renewable energy industry continues to grow, new opportunities will open up for companies and investors alike. The renewable energy industry is still in its early stages, and there is much potential for growth. In particular, the emergence of new technologies and the expansion of existing markets will create opportunities for those with the vision and the resources to capitalize on them. Those who are competent to identify and exploit new opportunities in this industry will be well positioned to reap the rewards in the years to come. Number 3. Genomics. In the past decade, the genomics industry has seen a tremendous amount of growth, and it is expected to continue to grow at a rapid pace in the coming years. The genomics industry is responsible for the sequencing of genomes, which are the DNA of an organism. The industry is also responsible for the expansion of new technologies and methods for analyzing and interpreting genomic data. The genomics industry is now worth billions of dollars. The increase in government initiatives and investments, and the rising adoption of precision medicine are the major factors driving the growth of this market. However, the high cost of sequencing is restraining the growth of this market. North America held a 36.7% share of the genomics market in 2020 and is expected to continue. The global genomics market is expected to reach $96.2 billion by 2030, at a compound annual growth rate of 19.4% from 2021 to 2030, according to a new report by Grand View Research, Incorporated. Number 4. Nanotechnology. Nanotechnology is one of the fastest-growing industries in the world and is expected to continue to grow at an alarming rate. In 2020, the industry generated $8 billion in revenue and is expected to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 15.9% from 2021 to 2030. Nanotechnology is used in a variety of industries, including healthcare, automotive, and electronics. The healthcare industry is expected to be the largest user of nanotechnology, with applications ranging from drug delivery to diagnostics. The automotive industry is expected to be the second largest user of nanotechnology, with applications ranging from fuel cells to sensors. The electronics industry is expected to be the third largest user of nanotechnology, with applications ranging from semiconductors to displays. Nanotechnology has the potential to revolutionize the way we live and work. It has the potential to make products and processes smaller, faster, and more efficient. It has the potential to improve the quality of life for people around the world. Number 5. Cardboard box and container manufacturing. The cardboard box and container manufacturing industry is booming and is expected to show growth over the next decade. The market for cardboard boxes is worth $67.6 billion in 2021 and is expected to grow to $80.8 billion by 2026, at a compound annual growth rate of 3.6%. The growth of the industry is driven by the increasing demand for packaging from the food and beverage, e-commerce, and healthcare sectors. The food and beverage sector is the largest end user of cardboard boxes, accounting for more than 30% of total demand. The demand for cardboard boxes from the e-commerce sector is expected to grow at the highest CAGR during the forecast period. The industry is also benefiting from the trend towards packaging sustainability, as cardboard is a renewable and recyclable material. The cardboard box and container industry are highly fragmented, with the top 5 manufacturers accounting for only 31% of the total market. The industry is characterized by low barriers to entry and exit, and an immense number of small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs. Some of the major players in the cardboard box and container manufacturing industry include Amcor Limited, International Paper Company, Mondi plc, Smurfit Kappa Group plc, and Westrock Company. Number 6. Cybersecurity. The cybersecurity industry is one of the fastest-growing industries in the United States. The industry is expected to grow at a CAGR of 13.4% from 2022 to 2029, which is much faster than the average for all other industries. Cybersecurity jobs are expected to reach 3.5 million by 2028. The global cybersecurity market is forecasted to reach $376.32 billion by 2029, according to Fortune Business Insights. The industry is expected to grow at such a rapid pace due to the increasing number of cyber attacks. These attacks are becoming more sophisticated and damaging, costing businesses billions of dollars in damage. As a result, businesses are willing to invest more in cybersecurity to protect themselves. Number 7. 3D printing. The 3D printing industry is one of the most thriving industries in the world. In just a few short years, it has gone from being a niche technology to being used in a wide range of industries, from healthcare to aerospace. The 3D printing market is forecasted to grow from $16.75 billion in 2022 to $76.17 billion by 2028, at a CAGR of 20.8% during the forecast period. The best part of the growth is expected to come from the Asia-Pacific region. The North American region is expected to be the second largest market for 3D printing, due to the presence of a large number of 3D printing service providers and manufacturers in the region. The major drivers for the growth of the 3D printing industry are the increasing adoption of 3D printing technology in the healthcare industry for developing organs and tissues, the growing demand for customization and personalization, and the increasing investments by government and venture capital firms. Another one is the falling cost of 3D printers. As technology has become more advanced, the price of 3D printers has fallen dramatically, making them more affordable for businesses and consumers alike. Finally, the 3D printing industry is benefiting from the rise of the maker movement. The maker movement is a global community of DIY enthusiasts who are using 3D printers to create everything from toys to medical devices. The rise of the maker movement is giving a boost to the 3D printing industry, as more people are aware of the technology and its potential uses. Number 8. Internet of Things. The term Internet of Things refers to the network of physical objects that are embedded with sensors, software, and other technologies that allow them to collect and exchange data. The Internet of Things, IoT, is an emerging industry that is thriving and growing rapidly. There are presently about 14 billion devices connected to the Internet of Things, and that digit is expected to rise to 29 billion by 2030. According to a report by Markets and Markets, the IoT market is expected to grow from $478.36 billion in 2022 to $2,465.26 billion by 2029, at a CAGR of 26.4% during the prediction spell. The IoT industry is being driven by the increasing demand for connectivity, the falling cost of sensors and other devices, and the need for better data management and analytics. The IoT industry is still in its early stages, but it is growing rapidly and is expected to have a major impact on the economy in the years to come. Number 9. Travel and tourism. The travel and tourism industry has been one of the most thriving industries in the world even before the COVID-19 pandemic. According to Statista, the market was already worth $716.80 billion in 2022 and was projected to grow at an annual rate of 8.46% from 2022 to 2026, reaching $992.10 billion by 2026. Even during the COVID-19 pandemic, the industry is projected to grow the fastest among all the industries, with revenue growth of 10.4% from 2019 to 2020. This is because the travel industry was hit hard by the pandemic, with travel rates and hotel room prices plummeting. However, as the world starts to reopen, people are starting to travel again and the industry is slowly recovering. Number 10. Cloud computing. The cloud computing industry is flourishing with immense potential for growth. According to Statista, cloud computing generated $400 billion in revenue in 2021 and is anticipated to grow to $832 billion by 2025. The industry is expected to have a compound annual growth rate of 16.73%. The major drivers for the cloud computing market include the need for cost-effective and flexible IT solutions, the increasing demand for cloud-based services from small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs, and the growing need for disaster recovery and business continuity. Cloud computing provides businesses with the ability to scale their operations and reduce their IT costs. The major restraints for the cloud computing market include data security and privacy concerns, data loss and leakage, and service outages. I hope you found this video useful and informative. Please give us a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe, because more incredible content is on the way. Thanks for watching.